get this show started!
Calvin Kattar defeated Giga Chikadze by unanimous decision in Saturday's headliner at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas. Both men were taken to the hospital for precautionary reasons immediately following the conclusion of their epic battle. While waiting to get assessed by doctors, Kattar and Chikadze posed for a photo together. Here's the pic. Kattar replied with this tweet. What did you guys think about the UFC Vegas 46 main event? Who would you like to see Kattar and Chikadze face in their next outings? Leave your comments below. Henry Cejudo threw his name out into the mix after Max Holloway withdrew from a trilogy fight with Alexander Volkanovski at UFC 272, but the UFC decided that the Korean Zombie will face Volkanovski at UFC 273 on April 9th. In a recent interview with BT Sport, Dana White explained why Cejudo does not deserve to fight for the UFC's featherweight title.
I know that you've made a great fight with Alex, with the Zombie, but was there ever a temptation to maybe take Henry Cejudo's offer up that he made on social media?
What was his offer?
His offer was to step up to 145, step in and take on Alex Volkanovski.
I can tell you this: the Korean Zombie's been here fighting. You know, this guy's retired. He's been off for how many years now? And he wants to come in and fight Alexander Volkanovski. You know what I mean? You got guys like the Zombie, Josh Emmett, the Giga who's fighting this weekend. You know, you got these guys that are in here doing it 3 times a year and working their way up. You know, for Cejudo to retire and then just think he should be able to come in and jump into any weight division and take on the champion, it's not how it works.
Dana's remarks did not sit well with Cejudo, who quickly reminded Dana White that he had previously done something similar with George St. Pierre. Cejudo tweeted, "No crown, no cringe, no gimmick, just facts. I told Ali Abdelaziz, make this fight happen. This isn't a GSP situation. I'd defend the belt. The UFC and Dana White don't want to give me a chance to make history. Dana is scared. It's a monopoly." Cejudo followed up by writing, "So if I had blonde hair and blue eyes, or if I was a Canadian with an accent, maybe you would give it to me. I defend both my belts, unlike GPS. I left on top and retired on that Monday to give the rest of the divisions a chance. You are plain out scared that I will win." At Dana White. Now, speaking on UFC Vegas 46's post-fight press conference, Dana White responded to Cejudo's comments. Here's the clip.
He's retired, isn't he? I mean, the last time I saw, he was retired. And now he's mad that he didn't get a title shot? That doesn't even make sense. In a different weight class? It doesn't make sense.
The example that everybody points to, obviously, is George St. Pierre and said, well, you gave him that opportunity prior. Why wouldn't you do it, tender it up again? Is it? Yeah, so I should have jumped over everybody and gave it to him because all of a sudden, last week he decided he's not retired? Come on, man, this is a silly conversation. Silly. He wants to come back and try to win the title again in his weight class and then talk about moving up or doing something else, but you don't just pop up and start calling somebody names and think that you're going to get a title shot in a different weight class when you've been retired for, what, two and a half years?
Shortly after, Triple C took to Twitter and wrote, "Dana, I needed a break. Honestly, it was getting boring beating up TJ Dillashaw in under a minute and Dominic Snooze in 2. I got married, had a kid, and I'm now rejuvenated. I want to be 4C. If I beat up an old guy at a bar and learn how to river dance, will you give me a shot?" What do you guys think about this back and forth between Dana and Henry? Do you think Cejudo deserves to fight for the title in his return? Let us know in the comments section. According to a press release, Jorge Masvidal will be partnering up with UFC Fight Pass to introduce his iKON FC. Starting January 21st, the event will be held in the Palm Beach County Convention Center in West Palm Beach, Florida. Masvidal posted this to his Instagram page.
January 21st, West Palm Beach, iKON Fighting Championship, mixed together with the UFC to bring you the greatest fighters up and coming right now, catch them before they turn into stars and break out for the world to see. January 21st, UFC Fight Pass, tickets on sale already, West Palm Beach. What are you waiting for? If you're in the South Florida region and you're not there, I'm gonna come find you, man. So just make sure you get your tickets and let's go.
In the promotion's first main event, former UFC welterweight Jared Gooden will face Aaron Highbow for the iKON FC middleweight title. It will be Gooden's first appearance since parting ways with the UFC following a 1-3 run with the promotion. On Tuesday, ESPN's Brett Okamoto revealed that the grudge match between Jorge Masvidal and Colby Covington is set to headline UFC 272 on March 5th. Speaking to Jimmy Smith on SiriusXM Fight Nation 156, ATT Coach Dean Thomas shared his thoughts on the Covington-Masvidal beef and talked about the downfall of the relationship between the two. Here's the clip.
You know, it went very south. And I think when you talk about the relationship that they had on how close they were, and then now that it's south, it went really south, you know, and because they were really close. Now, understand this, American Top Team is a big gym, so there's a lot of different factions in it and a lot of different groups and separation. So it's not often that you see everybody every day, especially a guy like Masvidal who lives in Miami, which is like an hour-and-a-half drive there. So he would only come up maybe once or twice a week and do his thing. Now, when he would come up, it would oftentimes be with Colby. So they would come in together and they would train together and they were boys. And that relationship always was kind of weird to me because I'd always be like, man, like Colby, so like, I don't even know how they like each other. Like it was always kind of weird to me that they liked each other. But, and they shared coaches and like they had a really good relationship that you would think that they had. But it all came down to Colby not paying one of George's guys, like one of George's longtime coaches. Colby allegedly didn't pay him what he thought he should have been paid. And one thing you know about George, you know, because of his background, you know that he is a street guy. He is a guy from the street, and with being a street guy comes a certain loyalty that you have with your people. And he has that loyalty with his coach. And when it came down to that beef between Colby and the coach, George sided with the coach. And then that's when it went sour. And George was like, well, you know, you're not going to pay him his money. We're done here. And then that's how the beef started.
Here are the top 3 memes you guys posted on MMAmemes.com. In third place is a meme posted by user Anyu Kumar. Second place goes to Daniel T94. And the number 1 voted meme was posted by a user named Second Earth. If you want your meme to be included in our next video, go to MMAmemes.com and create your own meme. The top 3 memes will be placed at the end of our video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.